that up for 93 fire over here, 94 fire over here.
September 1982. The season had not yet begun. The stadium was empty. Much had been written about red shirts, about the future, and Jim Dickey had a plan.
I really felt like going into the 1982 season that we needed to have a good plan of developing players to the best of their ability. I think without any question, the maturity aspect at every position was not only a one-year plan, but was a plan that would help us for the future. There's no question that our league is a league that requires good people at every position. I know that right now we have more maturity on our squad even than we did in '82, so I feel very good about our plan for '83.
1982 was history-making for Kansas State University. The team's sights were indeed high, and dancing through their eyes were images of the university's first bowl game. The spirit of '82 consumed both body and soul of every player and every fan. Both reached high, and both grabbed their dreams. The Cats ended the month of November with the third best record in the Big Eight, and they earned their bowl game. If you thought '82 was tough, grueling, and demanding, wait until '83. New opponents are in the wings waiting for Jim Dickey's crew. Toes were stepped on in Big Eight play, and now the foes are waiting for another chance at the purple and white from Manhattan. But hold on to your stadium seats, because Jim Dickey and his Wildcats have set their sights again and are going to keep on tracking in '83.
Keep on tracking with Kansas State. Keep on tracking, the excitement's in the air. Keep on tracking, in the stands, that's where. Keep on tracking, the state is where it's at. Keep on tracking.
Catch the action, it's going around. Get together for the big game in town.
Keep on tracking, yeah.
The foundation for the '83 season was laid last year, and what a year it was.
Fourth down. K-State will go for it. Wallace to the right. Witherspoon to the left. Split backs. Both back to throw. Sets up. Fires long for Wallace. He's out there. He makes the catch. Touchdown. I don't believe it. Gentry now goes over to help out. Dickey rolls out, looks, here comes the blitz. He flips it back to the right side. Joe Framo to the 40, to the 35, angles his way to the 31-yard line and has a first down for Kansas State. Here's James Witherspoon to the right, Mike Wallace to the left. Darrell Dickey wants to throw. Looks, sets, fires long for Mike Wallace. He's out there. He makes the catch. Touchdown! And here is Darrell Ray Dickey back to throw, setting, looking long. He has Eric Mack at the 10. 5, touchdown! The pitch to Framo. Sweep to the right. 25-20. Touch the 15. 5. Touchdown, Kansas State. Is the punter. He stands at the 2. Snap is there. The kick is blocked into the end zone. Out of the end zone. Kansas State will take 2 points. Kansas State's going to a bowl game. Here's the I formation. Dickey, hands up. Carlos Adams fumbles the football. It's up the field. Kansas State's going to pick it up. Mike Pearson's at the 50. He could go all the way. He's to the 20. He's to the 10. He will score the touchdown. And look at this. The fans are on the field. There goes the goalpost.
'82 is history, and '83 is presenting new challenges. Jim Dickey and his staff are working on keeping the momentum of '82 alive. Their goal is to improve on '82, to be better, and to go to another bowl game. This fall, keep your eyes glued to these premier athletes. On defense, there's Reggie Singletary. Last year, voted AP and UPI First Team All-Big 8. Second Team All-American, according to Football News. He's impressive, awesome, brutal, and he holds the career record for Kansas State in sacks. L.E. Madison, AP Second Team All-Big 8 defensive end in '82. He had 66 tackles a year ago. He's aggressive on the field and gentle as a lamb off. On offense, we'll see a lot of junior tailback Yosefatu Faremo. He led the Cats last year in rushing, despite starting only 3 games. He had a single game best of 97 yards and 15 carries in that bowl-clinching win over Colorado. Rounding out the running backs will be sophomore Greg Daggerford. Hard-hitting, reckless, untapped talent. There's Carlos Adams. James Ricketts. Battling for fullback will be starters Charles Crawford and Mark Hundley. Back next year will be receiver Mike Wallace, one of the best in the league. And on the other side of the ball, there's flanker Eric Mack, along with junior Eric Bailey, who grabbed 9 passes last year, 2 of them for touchdowns. The receivers promise to be bright spots for the purple and white. Gone next year is Darrell Dickey in the quarterback slot, but Kansas State should be in good hands with senior Doug Bogue or junior Donnie Campbell or hopeful Stan Weber. The competition there will be keen. And finally, there's junior Steve Willis, the Wildcats' record-setting kicker. He was State's leading scorer with 60 points and set numerous team records. He has connected on 29 consecutive point-after attempts, and last season had 6 field goals over 40 yards. A lot of the old faces are gone, but the youngsters coming in have the talent and the desire to fill their shoes. You'd be advised to remember names like Bill Keeley and Stu Peters. You'll hear a lot from these youngsters. Jim Dickey and his staff came away with the most outstanding recruiting year in Wildcat history. Names like Les Miller, Kent Dean, Curtis Hughes, Grady Newton. They're but a handful of the new hopefuls.
Keep on tracking with Kansas State. Keep on tracking, keep on tracking. The excitement's in the air. Keep on tracking in the stands, that's where. Keep on tracking, the state is where it's at. Keep on tracking.
Catch the action, it's going around. Get together for the big game in town.
Keep on tracking, yeah.
Come to Manhattan this fall and join in the electricity, the excitement, the emotions of Wildcat football. The season opener explodes on Labor Day, September 3rd, with Kansas State hosting the 49ers of Long Beach State. A new era of nighttime football at KSU Stadium will begin that night with a bang and a celebration. Football at Kansas State University is the game and a lot more. Game 2 at home is with the Horned Frogs of TCU. That's on September 17th. This will be Kansas State's 3rd game of the year. And if all goes according to schedule, when the Frogs head back to Texas, the Cats will be 3-0 on the young season. The 3rd game of 1983 is September 24th. It's Band Day, and the visitors are the Cowboys of the University of Wyoming. They'll complete the Cats' pre-conference schedule, and they'll set the stage for the conference opener. The Big 8 season starts on October 1st with the Sooners of Oklahoma. Last year, the Cats and the Sooners scratched and clawed in Norman. This year, it's Parents' Day, and Jim Dickey's crew will have a score to settle, and so will the fans. This could be the game of the year. The Big Red of Nebraska make their annual pilgrimage to Manhattan on October 29th. Always a tough game. Maybe this year will be our year. The final home game of 1983 will be on November 12th with the Iowa State Cyclones. Last year, Iowa State was stung in Ames by a cocky, confident crew. It's homecoming, and they'll be back for revenge. But the purple and white will be ready. Iowa State will be denied. Jim Dickey's plan. It worked last year. This year, he and his staff and his team are working on improving their winning record and on going to another bowl game. Be a part of their success. For tickets, write or call the Athletic Ticket Office. Let's all keep on tracking with the Cats in '83.
Keep on tracking with Kansas State. Keep on tracking, the excitement's in the air. Keep on tracking, in the stands, that's where. Keep on tracking, the state is where it's at. Keep on tracking.
Catch the action, it's going around. Get together for the big game in town.
Keep on tracking.